behalf. I don't know who's starting, so this is really improvised. Who is starting? Vanessa. Do we know? Vanessa. 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 Oh, wait, go back. Just one. Andrew Curtis, 4 lines. Why don't you come on out here, sir? Everybody, please applaud for Andrew Curtis, 4 lines.
That's it? Thank you, Kat.
And then do your shit. Okay.
Well, I'm handsome, as you can tell. It's a good start. Thank you, Kat, for having me on. She tapped me the other day. She said, our show's missing something, and that something is you, Andrew. So get on down here. And I said, all right, I'll do it. I have an upcoming show April 9th. I'm hosting the Denver Stoner Awards at the Bug Theater. Yeah. It's the first marijuana user award show. Anybody who buys a ticket is eligible to nominate themselves for any of the lovely categories such as Biggest Hitter, Best Joint Roller, Best Philosopher, list goes on. So check it out, everybody. The 4th annual Denver Stoner Awards. That's what's coming up. But next, I got a whole minute to dazzle you, so let's get these slides started. Okay, so you should know about me. I was homeschooled. Yep, full scholarship, K through 12. So I'm gonna teach you what I covered in homeschool. I sat on those because my chair was low. I wouldn't read very much. That one was a doorstop. It had pictures. Okay, so this is how I felt after I left home. My parents were like, get out of here. These are the people that took me in. I spent a year on the road. This is how I feel most days. Not sure who I am. This is on my refrigerator, and I was down 1 slide, so I said, get that on there. Those are my uncles. This guy saved my life. He saved me. I met him at a bus stop. Oh, that's my brother. He's a motivational speaker. This is my business card. This is what I specialize in. That's what I'm looking for. So anyone who has that, I'm running for neighborhood council. And they were happy about it. They said, we need Andrew. We got to have someone from out. I said, listen up, guys. I'm new here. And this is my girlfriend, and she's going to help me run the council. That was in my backyard, actually. Those were the people that built it. We still not sure why. We're like, what? Who are you? That's my cousin. Yep. Oh, hey, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Cat Outwell, get out here.
So honored. So lucky. So deep. You guys are going to have so much conversation later. But there's more. Oh, it's Chelsea Fry. You guys might have seen her earlier. Come on out here, Chelsea.
That's pretty great. Can I have a round of applause for everybody that got up here tonight? Kat is doing such an amazing job. It takes a lot of guts to be up here, so thank you for being here, and I thank myself for being here because I am shaking right now. Just kidding. So I do a lot of improv around town. I'm with a group called Hit and Run and At the Bar, and I can be seen at the Voodoo Comedy Playhouse Friday and Saturdays. Come on down. It's a lot of fun, and there's karaoke. And there's booze for the karaoke. So come on down and see us sometime. Many of the people that you'll see up on stage are people who are also at the Voodoo. So come down. All right, I think I'm ready to roll. Find your light. So when I was growing up, I was a witch. I was raised by trees, you see. And when I finally went to school, they gave me that diagram, and I had to follow other people who I call muggles. I had to follow their right, and they made me use sticky notes about everything, and I was like, I don't even know what to write on, and I'm writing on my ancestors. So then I went back out to the moon, where I belonged, and asked how to use a box of crayons, because they don't give you that kind of stuff in nature. I'm like, so then again, I went out and sought myself and found my light. And I moved out into the middle of nowhere and became a lioness, because that is what was written in the runes. Then I found out about sparklers, but they burned, so I decided to use them in water. And then, this is my best companion in the world, my soulmate, Binky. This is my future husband. He doesn't know it yet. I'm stalking him. He has no idea. I knew he went to the hot springs. And this is my diagram of how I'm doing in this mortal coil. Again, sparklers and bigger sparkles, okay? This is myself, how I picture myself in my next life. This is not how I picture myself in my next life. So, this is my only squirrel friend. I call him Nibblers. And this is actually the first time I went grocery shopping, they kicked me out. Can you believe that? I didn't know you needed clothes. But this here, I found out about Star Wars, and that's the best part of my life. I mean, look at this guy. He's amazing. And then I went back out into the woods because that's where I belong. Don't judge me for it. Thank you.
She's so great. I love her. Our next fabulous presenter is Onyx Steele, who evidently has caused a little bit of confusion. You'll get it in a second. So I'm going to have Onyx come out here and talk a little bit about shit she's involved in. So come on out, Onyx. Anytime, whenever you're ready. She's nervous. He's nervous. I don't. For real? Oh, this is funny. What are you doing? You can come out now. Yeah. Yeah, okay. You get to talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Oh, that's so. Hi. I'm sorry to like the 8 women that I scared in the bathroom. I'm a woman born naturally. And there's like a bathroom debate, so I have to like just pick one. I think when I have a beard on, it's fine. My name is Onyx. I'm a drag king here in Denver. I run the Denver Dyke March. It is Women's Pride Celebration. I also do story time with Onyx every Wednesday night at Blush and Blue, the only last standing, I guess, lesbian bar in town. And starting in March, we're gonna do Drag King Game Night every Tuesday night because drag kings can play bingo too, so, you know. B9, I can do that shit, it's cool. All right, let's roll these things, I'm ready to go. Oh wow, yep, ready to go. I'm gonna navigate my way right there. Surrey led me through the warp zone into a next dimension filled with, oh, yep, sheep, these people right here. Who voted for Trump, and they, you know, were running for their lives at the end of it, and floating on a giant, yes, some clouds. They were staring at the clouds. There was not grass in that pool to begin with, so they prayed to the gods why there was grass at the end of the pool. And then they all had questions. I mean, there's always questions after prayer. But they were running out of time, so that was pretty much the end of the question zone. And then they thought we might as well draw a diagram in case we have to find our way back to that question. But then Einstein showed up and it got jacked. And they built that from what Einstein left them. Oh, and then they decided that war was the only answer because we're American, and those are our planes. Oh, and the wheels are not attached, but that's why we landed like this. So, glad the boat was there because it wasn't there for this plane. But he got shot up, so he must have come from my neighborhood in Hoffman Heights. Dull that way and boring that way, so I'll opt to stay right here. That's the end of my tasteless slide that I omitted right there. Oh, we're back to planes. Matt. Matt's one of my favorite. I love him. He flies everywhere. All right. Cat.
Thank you for making me feel super awkward. That was really nice of you. Didn't feel awkward at all while waiting for her to come on stage. I'm fine. I do not get uncomfortable on stage. I'm always okay. You know who else is always okay? Asa. He is a fucking rock star, and I think you should meet him. He's also like the most calm dude I've ever met. So even when he's being hysterical, he's still like super calm, and I will never be that. So let's give a big cheer for Asa, please. Right? Calm.
Hey, give it up for Kat for emceeing tonight, huh? Yeah. And for all the presenters, great presentations. I apologize to whoever's presentation I'm about to. All right. Hey. Yeah, I do improv around town at the Voodoo Comedy Playhouse. I teach classes there. I'm part of a few groups, as well as at the Bovine Metropolis Theater, also located downtown, part of a show called On the Spot. It's like Whose Line Is It Anyway? But better. All right, let's do it. All right, hello. We're off to a strong start. Every great conversation starts with hello, and to think is to create. Just think about that. And you will be creating illustrations, pictures in your head that will, they will not, don't put magnets up here because that will wash away all the hard drive. All right, the heart, I got a question for you about hearts. How do you play it? I've never played that game before, actually. When it comes to anatomy, we got to look at the whole picture, 360 degrees, all around us, because hearts don't have arms. So we got to use our own arms, and we got to reach out into other people's spheres of laser beams. When you think and you're creating, you're sending out chakra energy. And then our questions come together. And when we have two questions, we can hold hands and go, I don't know either. We can find comfort in not knowing with one another. And hey, this guy looks pretty content. What's going on outside that picture, I'm wondering. We're sending out vibrations all the time. Doctor Who, he had two hearts. So maybe that is why he never asked questions. I mean, he always asked questions. But, you're thinking, you're feeling, and then, to top it all off, when you're acting, you got email addresses.
He's so tall. I would have worn heels, but as some of you might have seen several nights ago, I fall on stage when I wear heels. It's true. But I'm good. I'm clumsy and I fall down all the time, even in flats. We have now made it to our final speaker of the night. Right? And his name is Danny Ramos. And he is sexy as hell. So sexy. Danny, there's somebody out here that clearly wants to meet you. So here comes Danny. He's going to tell you a little bit about himself. And then feel free to stick around. Danny, come on out. Ow, so sexy. There you go.
All right. Great. That was amazing. I've never heard that many screams before. My name is Danny Ramos. I'm part of the Black Actors Guild. We're a multicultural production, education, and consulting company. We're a bunch of young people doing cool young things, and I'm probably gonna move my hips a lot, not because I've been drinking a lot or I'm nervous. I just do that. Just a reminder, just keep on laughing, keep on having those art dreams. You never know when something bad's gonna happen. That doesn't mean, I don't mean to sound weird, but let's just get going. So Trump, yeah, he's that guy. And I've just now noticed that I do this a lot too, so fuck. Cards Against Humanity, cool. Anyway, you're gonna put your middle finger up to life a lot, and life's gonna be like, fuck you, people are strange. And yes, Life's gonna be like, I want you dead. And you're like, no, 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 no. I got all these like other guys. I don't know what state that is, but it's my 18th birthday. I'm gonna get a little crazy. Those are my family doing our jobs. And don't move to Colorado, stay where you're at. Let's garden, let's do that. I used to be a vegetarian, and that's the first rule of being a vegetarian, say you're a vegetarian. Black people being successful, I love that. Someone get this man some lotion. What is that? Hey Reagan, you did what you did. Hey JFK, you could have did what you did. But they're out there. Long-term benefits. Anything long-term sucks. Anyway, $1 a day keeps the doctor away. That's not a real saying. Hold your babies close. Fuck. Hey, powerful women, I love that too. Ignite Denver. Thanks.
That was awesome. I love those. And I love performers, and I love local theater, and that's why I let them talk about their stuff, because you guys should keep coming out to events like these. If not this, then comedy or music or dancing or, stuff. There are so many shows. Hey, I'm gonna do a free plug for a friend of mine who's right over here. She does a show called Storycraft and is accepting submissions. So if you're a storyteller, check that shit out. But more importantly, obviously, check our shit out again and again and again. I am going to take my quick moment to say thank you. Every time we have one of these, I just am reminded about how much I have to be grateful for and how cool it is that there are people that keep coming out to learn and meet other people in the community and bring each other closer together. So thank you for coming out, you guys too. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please get home safely. Buy some tickets for the next show. Talk at the next show, Heather. And yes, thank you so much. We loved having you here. Have a great night.